Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. I've had some people ask me how I do my paper mache. So I'm gonna see if I can show you. Put some newspaper down just because it's kind of messy. Although the way I'm doing it isn't terribly messy. So I'm going to use this little empty paper roll to hold my balloon. I blew up a little balloon, just small. I'm going to set that in there. And then, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I hope. Maybe we'll have to put it like this. We'll try that. Okay, so I am going to use some shredded newspaper. And I'm probably only going to do one coat the first time, and then it's going to have to, I have to do this probably in several days, but I'll show you what I do. I'm going to use this gel medium. It's kind of expensive. I'm just using it because it's the easiest thing to use right now. You can use flour and water and salt and make kind of a paste with that. You can use glue and water. There's all kinds of recipes on Google. You just have to Google paper mache, glue, I guess, to figure out what kind you want to make. But this is just easy peasy, so I'm going to use this. And what I do first, I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. And this stuff dries pretty quickly. Where I live in Arizona, it's so dry that everything dries quick. So I'm just going to put some on there. And then I'll put some gel medium on the top. I'm going to go all the way around. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And you're just going to be doing layers. But we're going to do the first layer. What I actually heard too is that you can put the first layer on with water, and they say then it comes off easily of the balloon, but I don't find that necessary. I did do that once and it was okay, but it's not necessary. So I just use this gel medium and just, layer away. And I don't know what I'm going to make yet. It's going to be some kind of a container, like it might be a pumpkin, it might be a cat. I should do a ghost, but I'm not sure. I've never done a ghost one. But a ghost would be fun to make too. And I kind of paint them in the Joanna Parker style, the old vintagey look. This is probably the least messy way to do it, in my opinion. I know the flour paste is kind of messy. I used to get that stuff all over me. I can see right now that I'm not doing a very even job of this. I could maybe move this down a little bit lower. Whoops. Before it dries. Ooh, I'm making a mess, see? I was going to try, because I think I put this one up too high. So it's not dry yet, so we can move it. We can move it. Move it. I guess you could always cut it afterwards, after when it dries. That probably wouldn't be a problem. And this is just a craft. Just have fun with it. Don't try to be a perfectionist, because when you're making handcrafted items, there's no perfection in this. It's just very uneven, very organic. There's no rules really. Just have fun with it. I remember the first time I did paper mache, I think I was in high school. I took a lot of art classes. I loved art. That was just my favorite subject was art. I was even an art major in college. Only lasted a year, then I ended up dropping out, but I always loved art. But I remember I made this really beautiful giant cat. It's probably like 3 times the size of a real cat. With paper mache, we did the form with chicken wire, and he was awesome. And at the end of the school year, when I went to go retrieve him, he was gone. Somebody stole him, so I never got to bring him home. I was really bummed. I think he was purple. Purple was my favorite color, and I think I made a purple cat. He was really cool. Somebody thought he was cool because they took him. They stole him. Oh well. And then quite a while ago, several years ago, probably 20 years ago, I started making little Halloween pumpkins and cats, and the first one I made wasn't too good. I still have them. I still have the cat. I took the cat out today. I was taking my Halloween decorations out. He's really not that good. I didn't use enough layers on him, so he was very flimsy. I mean, he was cute, but he was very, very flimsy. But I still put him out every year. And then I made a better one 2 years ago. But I didn't make it as a pail. I made it solid, so I covered the whole thing up. And maybe at the end of this video, I'll show you some pictures of some of the ones I made. But they were a lot of fun. It's kind of late for Halloween decorations right now. I mean, to make them. So I probably should make something for Christmas, but I can't decide. I've never made any paper mache items for Christmas, so uh-oh, I hope I'm not off camera. Oh, if I am, I apologize. I just realized I'm kind of over on the other side, so hopefully I'm still in camera. I can't see what I'm videotaping, so anyways, this gel medium, I really bought this for my junk journaling, which I've kind of put on the side for right now. So I've been doing a lot of different crafts for Halloween. So we're going to try to do as much as we can and cover up this whole bottom half of this balloon. And then I'm probably going to stop the camera and I'll wait till this dries. Like I said, I live in Arizona. This thing probably be dry in probably 20 minutes. So I might be able to come and do the second layers. So I don't know if I'm going to do, I probably won't do all the layers on camera, just because it's kind of boring for you to watch this. But, and I might speed it up a little bit too, so you don't have to be bored with it. That's all you're going to do, is you're going to cover up all of the bottom half of this balloon. And it's a small one, so it shouldn't take too long. But I like this gel medium because, like I said, it's very easy to do. It's all mixed for you, and it's not very messy. I think they also have like a paper mache clay type thing. There's all kinds of different ways you can do paper mache. but I just do with what I have on hand. It seems to me when I did the paper mache with the flower, you know, the old-fashioned method, that I would soak the paper in the mess, you know, in the, what do I want to call it? The concoction. And that's why it was so messy. So you have it all over your hands and it's quite the mess. But this, I like it because you paint the glue on the bottom, I mean on your surface, and then you paint over the paper. So it's not quite as messy. Oops. Although, yeah, I'm still getting some on my fingers, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, here we go again. See, it's all the way over there. Oh my gosh. Why does that happen? This thing's walking. And I don't realize it. I hope I'm back in camera. I apologize if I'm going off camera here. I just get involved in doing what I'm doing and not paying attention that my little balloon is walking. I save these tape rolls, of course not all of them, but I do save a lot of them, and they're kind of nice for crafting, for different things. As a matter of fact, I even used one when I made that cat. The bottom was kind of round, so in order for it to sit upright, I painted one of these for like his collar and have him sitting on it. And like I said, I'll show you at the end of the video that cat. And you can see what I did. I don't like to waste things, and I mean, I go through, since I'm a reseller, I do live sales here on YouTube. I use a lot of tape. So I have a lot of these rolls, and I know there's a lot of things you can do with these rolls. I think I even seen somebody making like little jewelry boxes out of them. They use that like as the bottom. So, I mean, you can upcycle these so it doesn't all end up in the landfill. I guess you could burn them too. Put them in your fireplace. I don't see why not. If you have one. Or in your chimenea. I think the papers are better if you shred them rather than cut them, because that way it leaves the edges a little bit easier to blend in. It's not so sharp. Okay. We're going to try to just finish going all the way down instead of going around. See what happens there. So this does take some time. Usually I just do this while I'm watching TV. I'm at the dining room table and I can see the TV from there. And that's where I do most of my crafting. Right now I'm in my Arizona room. This is the room where I do my live sales. And this table is pretty nice for that, for crafting. Try to go faster. Yeah, we started getting our Halloween decorations out yesterday. My husband decorates the yard, the outside, and I do the inside. And once I get that done, I will do a video and show you my Halloween displays. Now, the bottom isn't flat, so what I do, once I make a couple layers and it dries, I kind of smash the bottom down. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. That's just how I do it. I don't know how to make the bottom flat otherwise. I guess I could pop the, well, I don't want to do that either. I could probably leave it open, then pop it, and then make the bottom. That would be, I guess that would be one way to do it. I've never tried that. Maybe should I try that? I've never done it that way. I guess I could. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I will. Now, you know, I didn't even think about that until I just said it. You know, it's funny how things just come to your head. You don't know where they come from. They just all of a sudden, hey, maybe I'll do this. I think that's a good idea, and I'm going to try that. So we're going to leave it open. And after I get a couple of layers dry on the bottom, I will pop the balloon. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that before? That sounds like a plan, Stan. Okay. I think we are almost done for today. And then I will come back tomorrow. See, I want just a little bit more, Okay. And I might go in later on and do some layers, I don't know, off of camera. Okay, one more and that's it. I promise that's it. Right there. Okay, we're done. I have to go rinse my brush out. I don't want this to dry on my brush because it'll probably ruin it. I would not use a good brush for this. Okay, I think that first layer is done. So we're gonna let that dry. I have my little water here. I close everything up so it doesn't dry. And then I will see you back maybe I'll just do everything except for the last layer, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I do. So that's it for now. I just had to turn on another fan, so hopefully it's not too noisy, but man, it is hot in here. Okay, so look, I got this awesome little circle maker. I just got this at Goodwill the other day, and it's really come in handy. So I'm probably gonna make a circle. I think we're gonna use this one. So I'm just gonna trace around some newspaper. And that looks like the perfect circle. And we're just gonna cut this out. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's all going to be paper mache over. And what did I do with my brush? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's just put this on the bottom. I'm going to put some of this gel medium all on the bottom. And then we're going to put our little paper down there. Oops, it's kind of tricky. And then just, I guess I could have made the circle bigger, but that's all right. This will do. This will work. Because when I'm all finished, I'm going to paint the inside of this probably black. Pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. We can put some little, it's hard to do this under here, but let's see. It's hard to get down there. It's probably not even necessary, but okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I don't know. Maybe one more. One more. I keep saying that. One more, one more. Like I said, this part is just totally unnecessary. This is just me. A cat and a pumpkin. Okay, I think. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to stop for now. Okay, I think he's pretty dry, so I'm going to start trying to do the features. This is always the hardest part, and sometimes I have to do this over and over again. But I think I'm going to make like a little template like for his eyes. I'm not sure how big I want his eyes. I guess I should have got a pencil. I have a pencil over here. Excuse me for reaching over. I'm going to do this. I'm not really sure. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's good if they're both the same, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to, let's see, his eyes. Like this. I don't know if that's too big. I think that might work. Well, let's just try this and see. I should be looking at a picture, but of course I don't have one in front of me. So let's just kind of wing it. Like I said, we could always, you know, if you make a mistake, you could always paint over it, right? So what I'm gonna do, I should tape this on here, but I'm not going to. I bought these little acrylic pens. They're really nice, and I have black and white. I actually got these on Temu. There's a pack of like 6, I think, and they're actually pretty nice. So I'm going to, let's see, we want one eyeball over here. And like I said, I should, do this properly, it probably should be taped on here, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to outline this. And this is just a guide to give me an idea of, this is, you're gonna say, what has she done? It looks horrible, but believe me, it won't be that bad. We'll fix it. It is all fixable. And I can just see by the paint on my hands that this isn't completely dry, so I probably should wait a little bit longer. But I don't have a lot of patience right now, and I really want to get this table clear so I can get ready for my sales tomorrow. So let's do a quick little outline here. Okay, that's good enough. That is good enough. And then I'm thinking there's going to be like a line. This isn't, because this is kind of, it's not really smooth. This isn't coming out very smooth. It might work better with an actual paintbrush. This gives me an idea, and I know right now it looks like, what? And then we're gonna have like these eyebrows. It's gonna go down like this, up. And like I said, if it's not perfect, boy, this really is rough. This is rough, like, and I don't like the way this looks right now. And so I'll probably end up fixing it. But just to give you a rough idea, I know, it looks horrible, I know, but it's gonna get better. And then for the mouth, I need to do the same thing with the mouth. I can't talk. I need to make a template. I don't have any more paper, so I guess I could use some newspaper. Oops. And I want this guy to have like a little smiley face. Let's see. Oh, how do we want to do this? Is that going to be big enough? We'll see. Let's see how big do we want this mouth to be? Oh, I might have made it too small. I might want them bigger. Let's see. The mouth. Well, that's not bad, actually. The shape is kind of funky. I don't like the shape of it. We can do better than that. I'm folding it because I want it to be even on both sides. So let's try this. Because I want it to be, I want it to curve up and then down. This might be too big. Yeah, there's probably a better way of doing this than I'm doing right now. And if you know what that is, let me know. I seem to do everything the hard way. Oh gosh, that's just the story of my life. What can I say? That's too big. Well, actually, okay, it's too much of a curve. Too curvy. We're gonna try this one more time. Let's not do it like this. What am I doing wrong? But let's see, because that's just too big. It needs to go to maybe here. I'll try this. I might edit this part out. Oops. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's good. So I made a little template for the mouth. And again, it's not perfect, but handcrafted items are not perfect. They're not supposed to be perfect. There's no reason that they should be perfect. Okay, we're gonna put them down here like this, I think. It's probably too we'll go put it right like that. And again, this is just as an idea. It could all change. Okay, there we go. So there's his mouth. And then he's gonna have teeth. And this is probably gonna go something like this. And like this. And he's gonna have teeth. Okay. What kind of a hot mess is this, my dear? That's gonna go more like this. Okay. There we are. There's his face. Okay, let me go get some paintbrushes and we'll fill this in. I'm just gonna start with the chalk paint because the chalk paint, just like as a base coat, because the chalk paint it gives really good coverage, and usually the first time. So I'm just going to paint in the eye with the chalk paint. And then I'm going to go over it with the actual color, paint color that I want to use. So I'm just going to go probably over the entire eye. Everything's okay. Now we're going to do the lips. Oh my gosh, this looks like a hot mess. But it will, the finished product, I promise you, will look decent. I feel like this paint almost dries too fast. I know there's some kind of a medium you can use to make, if you want the paint to go on smoother and not dry so fast. But I don't have it. So let's do this. That's okay. Just trying to think, I don't know if I should leave a little white underneath it or not. I probably should. And of course, they don't even look even, do they? I should have made a template with that. But, oh my gosh. Okay. Now see, now we got to fix that underneath it. And this is how it goes. At least the process for me. I know some people can do it in one swoop. They go choop choop with the eyes and they're all done, but not me. With me, it takes me time and time again. I wonder if I should outline the lips. Okay, I'll fix it. That's a mess. Oh my word. Okay. All right. Yep. Quite the mess. I think we're gonna stop right now. I keep saying that. I have gotta go get some things done before it gets dark. I was gonna do a haul video. I'm not gonna have time. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, I finished my little cat paper mache. And I didn't show you how I painted everything on camera. I started to, then I realized I was off camera. But I did all the touching up because it looked like a hot mess. I wish I would have showed it. I should have shown it to you how it looked before. But I'm not very good at freehand painting. So when I drew the eyebrows and everything, I did have to go back over with black paint to fix some spots. But I'm really happy how this turned out, except for one thing. And I'll tell you that. This is something I learned. I realized actually after I was finished. I should have made this maybe a little bit higher up here or painted the face smaller. Because when he sits, his face is kind of down. It's hard to see his face. Do you know what I mean? So I almost need to make like a little stand for him on the bottom so he can, so you can see his face better. Let's see if I can show you what I mean. So, see, he'll need something underneath him so when he's sitting, you can actually see his face. But other than that, I thought he turned out really cute. I didn't make him into a pail. I don't know if I will or not. I could punch little holes, you know, maybe behind his ears, and then put like a wire hanger. That's what I did with my other ones, but I'm not sure. But I am happy with the way he turned out. He's pretty solid. And that was a lot of fun. I love making these. So anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you in my next video.